This station isn't all about politics, but it's often about politics. And if you want to get the real truth in politics, keep us on the air. PayPal. While we're talking about politics, we all know there's a federal election going on, but there's also a provincial election before the end of June, a year from now, which means that all the leaders are really campaigning. And a number of people in Ontario are very, very unhappy with Ford, the Premier, and no one knows who the Liberals are. They're sort of way out there. The NDP, they have reverted to their old tricks of seizing the yachts of billionaires. We're going to sell it off and give the money to everybody else who needs it. So they're irrelevant. So what's a person to do? Well, let's speak to Roman Baber. He is a member of the provincial parliament. He was a member of the Conservative caucus until he cheesed off Mr. Ford by being independent. He's no longer there, so he's right here, right now. So what's the person to do? What are they supposed to do? Who are they supposed to vote for?
Stephen, one piece of advice I have is under no circumstance to vote for Doug Ford. First of all,
really, you would prefer someone vote for the communists, the NDP, than Doug Ford?
I would suggest that Doug Ford has failed every single promise he made coming into office, be it restoring accountability to government. His government engaged in enough gravy train. Dean French appointments of nephews come to mind to begin with. He failed to deliver on the insurance decrease or on the electricity decrease, but most importantly, his pandemic management or mismanagement. And specifically, Doug Ford is well aware of the fact that the lockdowns had a catastrophic toll on Ontario, and yet he proceeded with the harshest and longest lockdown in the world, knowing the toll.
Why do you think he did that?
Well, he did that for political reasons.
Was he afraid? Was he afraid of having any COVID cases and therefore he'd be blamed?
Well, Doug Ford decided early in the pandemic that he is going to exercise the option of always listening to the doctors, even when the advice became untenable and towards summer and early fall 2020 proved to be wrong. He decided to double down, triple down, quadruple down, resulting in needless suffering of many Ontarians.
And we've already had a show where the Federation of Taxpayers said that he promised to get rid of parties on the dole, and now he's accelerating it, millions and millions more to them. In any event, lots of promises broken. So are you suggesting that you're going to be running for the NDP or for the Liberals?
I'm a conservative, and I don't see myself running for the Liberals or the NDP. I have yet to make a decision, but I feel vindicated.
Will there be more independent conservatives running?
I have no knowledge of who will be running, but there's certainly an appetite out there for some independents. Clearly, there's some concern that there is no good option on the ballot, and I'm as eager to learn as you are.
Roman, thank you very much. Sounds like there could be a rump Conservative Party. Stay tuned, 3 minutes. Justin Trudeau is traversing the country on a government jet, handing out your money for all kinds of projects. I'm sure they're all extraordinarily worthy. Why now? He wants your vote. He is trying to buy a bigger Liberal majority next time around. So, as we are one of the few news services which are not paid for by the government and by Justin, please support us. And thanks for watching.